For swinging by to check out another video, whether you're here live or you're watching it back on the playback. So tonight, a little bit different. I'm going to actually introduce you guys to a new device that was provided to me that can actually make carrying your beers a little bit easier. So I'm going to do that here in a second. After, of course, I crack open a beer, which I'm going to crack open a nice Innis and Gun. And this is my last of the Kindred Spirit. It is done in Irish whiskey barrels. So before I start talking about the device, let me get this poured because today was a long day. I don't know what you guys, how your work day went, but today was a little crazier and busier than I ever wanted it to be. And I was ready to punch the clock by the end of the day and get out of town for real. What's going on, Erie? Hopefully you're feeling better, my friend. Heard you got a little bit of that flu bug, so hopefully things are coming back to you. Hopefully Eclectic is taking care of you so that, you know, if you are in any type of pain, he's there to soothe it away for you and provide you some nice comfort. So, that being said, this is actually here, and it's called the Gish Pack. So here's the Gish Pack. I can get it in the front there. You can see the label. And so what is the Gish Pack? You're probably wondering. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Shoot, they got me out till Friday. Well, if you do start feeling better, then don't tell anybody you feel better. Take that time till Friday. That's what I say. Enjoy that time out. A little better. Shoot, think he's got it. Oh, wow. So it's making its way around. Well, hopefully, you know, it's one of those quick moving ones. If it does happen to hit you, it already hit you, hit your daughter, hits him. Hopefully you get through it rather quickly and it's not as bad as it can be. I know there's some bad cases going around. But inside the bubble wrap here, we have the Gish Pack. And looking at it here, not really much bigger than your cell phone, so to speak. And I'll show you guys the website here in a little bit. But think about the times whenever you go to buy beer or you're going to a party or you're trying to find something to put some drinks in, or maybe you're going to the local drive-thru. Sometimes they forget to give you a drink carrier, or drink carriers can be a little bit clunky. This is a nice portable device that was shown to me, and it's pretty simple in how it actually works. Hey, Jinx, what's going on? It's been a long time. Meow, cheers. So basically, you pull up this handle here, which is actually fits nicely into the fingers. You can grab it from different directions. And then after that, you know, all you do is pop up these little things here, and you click. I say pop and click, and you have these come down here for the levers. It's actually done in ABM plastic, and it's got some aluminum running through it as well. But you can see how it sits up there like that. And then from that point on, you can actually drop your beers in there, which I will share with you now. So let's see here. I've got a Oak Age Worldwide Stout. We'll throw that in there. And I've also got another Oak Age World Stout. So we'll throw that in. What is this? This is a Rye Hipster Brunch Stout from Oddside Ales. You throw that in here. And then I got one more, which is actually from Bell's as well. All these labels are the white label, so it's really bad for the camera. But anyway, this is the Black Note Stout. And you got all four sitting comfortably in this. Now, this could actually hold cans, 12-ounce cans, 16-ounce pint cans. They're working on some other things, but anything in that kind of diameter, so like the 19.2-ounce cans, and you can do it with bottles. And you just take it on the go wherever you want to go. Now, for me, when I do a lot of beer reviews and I go to buy beer, I buy a lot of individual beer. So a lot of times I got to find like a little cardboard holder to put my beers and stuff in. Or sometimes I forget to get that and they're clinking around in the cart. This thing, as I put this to the side, I actually have another one here. And this one here, like I said, it's not much bigger than some of the phones. In fact, my iPhone Plus is basically the same size as the iPhone Plus. And you can see that there, how thin it is versus the iPhone. And it just pops right into your pocket. So you can put it right into your pocket. Um, I was talking with Brian Gish, who made the Gish pack. It's kind of like you might be going to a family gathering or something like that. You might not want to throw your stuff into little bags or whatever, coming in with the Kroger bag with beer or something like that. You can just throw it in here and kind of come in, be a little bit there in fashion as well. So it's actually a neat little thing that they put together. They are expanding this in the next phase to make it for 6 packs. But with the craft beer world, as we kind of went through some of the stuff with it, a lot of people will buy 4 packs now, especially of the pint cans. So having a 4 pack thing is not that bad, especially when they're bigger ABV type beers. I even gave them the idea of maybe looking at something where you could do it like maybe a 2 pack of bomber sizes or something along those lines. So we're kind of looking at some different things there. One of the local breweries is already starting to sign on because what they're going to do is actually put their logo across it as well. So they can actually have the name of their brewery across these and have them for their clients or customers that want to take out beer. But there's other ways that we're looking at it as well, for different companies that might want to give promotional items to people, people that want to have just different ways to carry their drinks and stuff around. But it is pretty nice. Like I said, that one's already opened. Pretty easy. You pop it, you click it, and you stack it. You put whatever you want inside of it. You get a couple of these. You're rocking it out of style. And then when you're done, you just put it back in, put it back down, put it back in your pocket. So pretty neat. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So this is something, excuse me, they're actually bringing to market right now. And I got to figure out a way, but I think I might try to give away a couple of those if I can come up with a way to actually do that at some point. But to take a look here at the web page, I'm going to pull it up here. This is the page they actually have. Drink and have fun, pocket when done. And then let me pull up the interaction so I can scroll down the web page. And then as you go down here, kind of showing some of the uses you can do with it for people that want to have something like this. So nice way to store and create your own packs, especially for guys like myself or some of the other reviewers that are looking to buy maybe one beer at a time. It's a great way. You just walk right in and get what you need. You're not fumbling around with stuff. And I will say it has a nice durability to it, that it is not actually flimsy. Like I put the beers in here to bring upstairs to put into it, and I use one of the cardboard things, and you get a little bit of a shake. Sometimes it's a little bit heavy for what it is. So you have a nice durable type thing here. And there you go. You can kind of see how people are using it around in stores and things along those lines. Right now on the website, they actually have it out there for $12.95 if they're ordering, but they are doing some different things, so that pricing can also change as well. But a neat little thing that I thought I'd share with you guys tonight, and see what you guys thought about that. So again, that is the Gish pack, and then I'm going to break this down probably into a separate video as well that might be on that, but kind of interesting. So what do you guys think? Any comments? I know we actually got together at the brewery on Saturday at Braxton Labs, and I talked to a few people that were there, and they really liked it. They really got a kick out of it. There was actually some people there that said they could probably use it with no problem, because they do like to buy some of the pint cans or individual bottles. Some of the cans, they get those things where they put them on top of the can, and they can slip off sometimes. You don't have to worry about that with this thing here. Like I said, with the way they did the indentations on it, it fits really comfortable right in the hand, that you can actually have it there. If you're a person like me that gets a lot of beer stickers, you can, beer sticker around some of the stuff on here and make it your own as well. So pretty cool. I kind of like it. So definitely think it's something I'll be definitely using. Let me see some of the comments here. And thanks, Jinx. I think it looks pretty cool as well. And Paul says, yummy, yummy, empty stouts. Yeah, I got a few of them in the house. I got a few around, Paul. I got a few of those here. And Alan, cheers. Cheers, my man. And Erie said you might be getting it there a little bit as well. So hopefully you're doing okay there. That flu gets around for sure. Oh, well, thanks, Jinx. I appreciate that. I haven't got a chance to talk to you in a while, but I always like when you check out the beer reviews. And I think you started coming back up a little bit more on your channel, so I've been trying to catch you when you're out there as well. Let me see here. And then Jinx says hello to Eclectic. I was watching basketball and didn't get a notification, babe. Alan's not getting notifications, but why aren't you telling Alan, hey, Rod's on? You can tell him. Cheers, John. What is going on, my friend? Alan said back cheers to Jinx and also John. And Erie says, Alan, you need this thing. Alan said, yeah, no more liquor for me, back to beer. What is it? Stay in your lane. You got to stay in your lane, right? And I love my background. Well, thanks. Yeah, this was took some time to get it up here, and actually I have things that I still can't put on the wall because I'm out of space. So at some point, I may rotate some other things actually in there. You guys really can't see it, but behind me, underwear, I've got like I got the bottle cap R thing that I got up there. I finally did that on the wall, so that's like holding different bottle caps at different breweries as well. Put that up there finally, but only space I really got left is like above my head on the ceiling that I can maybe put something back there. At some point, I want to get a neon light of one of the breweries. We have a place here. It's called what is it? It's an auction house. Everything but something. And occasionally they get deals on different things that you can actually get. It's funny. I've actually facing me right now, or I'm facing it. I've got this huge Corona Extra mirror that is definitely bigger than I expected. It's the length of my desk that I'm actually sitting at here, and it's got a good size to it. I ended up getting it for like $8 at this auction house, and I thought I was going to get like a little mirror. And basically, it wasn't the best. If I knew it was bigger, I'd have brought the different cars that I did, because I basically had the Mustang convertible, and I had to pretty much drive with the top down with the mirror there and holding on to it on the way home because I couldn't put it anywhere else. But I want to get some more stuff in here at some point on the walls. I just don't know what I'm going to do, if I have to rotate some other things out, possibly. We'll see, but that's the fun of getting things and then trying to figure out what to do with them at that point. So, nice little thing here. Thanks for everybody checking that out. And like I said, you may see this come up in some spots. One of the products I had on the channel way back when I really started the channel was the Beer Blizzard, which was one that I took a look at. Later on, it was on Shark Tank, and that one ended up getting signed by Mark Cuban in there. So some of the people that I also know out there, I'm going to probably get this over to them, and who knows, maybe Brian can take off with this idea. I just like to pass around the word of it all, and be kind of that little conduit to share with everybody. And I just think it's a pretty cool thing. So anybody else that gets these kind of ideas, always let me know. Be more than happy to see what you're doing and share your stuff on the channel here. I've had things from beer products to, I guess, beer products. Nashville sent me a craft beer jellies one time. I got a thing of that I actually checked out, which was interesting. They use beer in the making of the jelly. Some of the other stuff I've gotten over the time, it's been other stuff besides just beer, but it's been beer related, which I do enjoy. Don't forget, you took it off the message there. Well, thanks for the like, Jinx. I don't know what the other message went to. But yeah, besides that, I'm having a nice tasty beer tonight, like I mentioned. Don't forget to like it up, y'all. Oh, thank you, sweetie. And Kindred Spirit, if you haven't seen this before, from Innocent Gun, I've got a review here on the channel. Probably can switch to the other camera so you can see the label a little better. But this is actually done in Irish whiskey barrels from Innocent Gun, and they did a great job with it. Gotta get it really close so it focuses. I gotta get some new cameras at some point probably, but there you go. You see a little bit more of the label. But I like the stuff they're doing. They do some nice jobs, and from what I've been told, they were actually one of the first breweries to actually barrel age, the first brewery to do barrel aging. So, a tasty brew. Is anybody else drinking anything else out there tonight? I know Erie's not, because she's not fully back up, and I know Alan, you might not, because you might not be fully up, but maybe you are. Maybe you got a little whiskey in the tea, so to speak. A hot toddy always can help the flu or a cold or anything that I can remember. So always like a little whiskey and tea. John, I don't know if you're throwing down anything at all, but if anybody is, feel free to share. Big shout out to Jay Rose, who was the latest subscriber to the channel yesterday. So Appreciate you coming on, and a shout out to before him was Ross Campbell. So like that you guys have joined on, and hopefully you're enjoying some of the videos. Tomorrow night is Wednesday night. You are on the flu for sure then as well. Okay, I didn't think Erie knew for sure if you had it or not, but thought you were coming down with it. Yeah, so you're gonna be pounding some Theraflu or something probably, some chicken noodle soup. That's gonna be your drink of choice. Tomorrow night is Wednesday, which I will be over on the Beer Chugs channel. So if you haven't signed up for Beer Chugs yet or checked out their channel, make sure you do. I don't know who all is going to be on there, but he said he had a panel of like 3 or 4 people to come in and talk beer on their channel. So that should be pretty fun tomorrow at 9 Eastern. So I'll be doing part of that then. And of course, Thursday here at 9:15, we'll be back to the Beer Flow show, which I need to actually put up on the channel here as well. So that'll be a fun thing. And then we'll be going into the weekend. So some different stuff into the weekend. We were going to try to do the question games last Saturday, but Shannon had to work, but I think she's off this weekend. So I'll have to see if she is. We'll find out Thursday, and then maybe we can do it this upcoming weekend. I like to have her on it because she really gets the big kick out, and that's kind of the thing I let her run with on the channel. So it's always fun to have her actually doing everything. But outside of that, some more beer stuff upcoming. And then, I don't know, some other things. I just talked to Dean over at Dean's Beer Reviews. If you haven't checked out Dean's Beer Reviews over in the UK, make sure you check him out. He reached out to me. He wants to kind of do like a collab type thing over in his channel. So that'll be upcoming at some point here. We have to coordinate that. Obviously, between us here and the UK over there, we're about a 5-hour difference. And then Craig is the next one up from Kent Beer Reviews on the Beer Tuber Spotlight. We're going to get him on here. We were going to try to do it Sunday, but he actually was not feeling well that day. So hopefully within the next week or so, we'll have him and we'll do a little spotlight series. You can find out more about Craig from Kent Beer Reviews. And then some other stuff we're working on as well. We're a few weeks out from Beer Fest, which will be crazy. That we'll be doing that here in Cincinnati, and we'll have Todd and Shannon will be up for that. Eric will be down for that, and we're also going to have, we found the Kentucky Brew Crews coming in. So Radar and all the guys are going to be up here for that event, which is going to be crazy. So it's going to be a lot of good video, I'm believing, taking place there. What is up, Dee Dee? Cheers, my friend. Just got in a long day. Tell me about it. It was a long day earlier for me, and this beer is going down very mighty fine right now. So I'm surprised it lasted as long as I did, but I had to get some other work done after work. So I feel like work is never all the way done. And things here going well outside of that. Dee Dee was asking how everyone else is doing. And what are you drinking tonight, Dee Dee? Are you drinking anything, or are you just kicking back, relaxing? Probably about to play golf again this week. Dee Dee is one of the more active golfers I know that's out there for sure. He gets out there and swings the clubs. I'm trying to think of anything else that's taken place upcoming. More of the beer reviews, of course. I'm still trying to think of something for the other days as far as some of the other shows to kind of put up. I'm trying to think if I can title some other things for some other days. Thought about doing the malted stuff. I just haven't got any malt liquor to really do a malted show yet, or malt flavored beverage or whatever it may be. I haven't decided which malt beverage I was going to do for the first one there. And then I know I was asked about seeing some more breweries, which is definitely on the agenda as well, to get some more brewery videos up, get some more hop videos up, some more home brewing type stuff as well. So if you guys have ideas you want to share, I'm always up for it. And then Dee Dee, since you just got here, I was actually doing a video earlier on, which I'm going to probably separate out into another shorter video. But it was based on the Gish pack, which is this right here. It holds 4 beers, and it actually fits into your pocket. So one of the guys here was introduced to me who created it. This is the Gish pack here. You pull the handle, you pop the cup holders, the flaps fall down, and then bam, you got an instant 4-pack carrier. You can load your beers up, and then you just, when you're done, you fold it back, and put it back down. Throw it back in your pocket. Not much bigger than like the cell phones. And it's a great thing for when you need something to carry your beers or any type of drinks along those lines. Can fit the cans, 12, 16, probably 19.2 because they're the same diameter. It can fit bottles, as you can see here. And I talked to him about maybe doing some different things, like maybe some bomber type thing with reinforced in there. So they're off to a great start with this. So actually, no, I actually looked at the website. Right now, the price is $12.95 on these. Um, but there's some other stuff they're doing with them too. They're going to get a 6-pack one as well. And right now, it's kind of the initial coming out. They launched it off their Kickstarter program, so they were able to get stuff out there. That price can definitely be adjusted. We kind of went through some marketing planning when I actually met with Brian too, so we'll see what happens. But no, even for that, it's a decent price. I talked to a few of the people at the brewery when we got together that were customers there. They all seemed to like it and thought it was pretty cool. You know, you get some of the paper ones, like I had. Where did I put the other one at that I had here? Like I got the one here from Trader Joe's, and it's kind of flimsy when you're putting stuff into this kind of thing. Or, you know, sometimes you get a bag if people are trying to grab stuff to go to a party, something like that, and everything. Or maybe, like I said, you get your drinks like at McDonald's or Burger King or whatever like that, and everything is kind of nice too. You can just throw it in there. Versus the cup holders, which can fall apart or be all kind of awkward trying to hold as well. So no, it's pretty decent, and got nice durability. It's got ABM plastic and aluminum. Not fully sure on the ABM. I wish Vanessa was here because she would know that probably more from the engineering skills she has. But I believe it's a durable type of plastic that they actually use for it. So makes it a nice little standout. And then I was showing the people the beer I have in there. I have these are all from the cellar. The vanilla black note stout from Bell's is one of the beers I have here. And that's 11.3 ABV, shelf life unlimited, so I got time on that one. And then I had a couple of the Worldwide Stouts, Oak Aged Vanilla Worldwide Stouts. And you won't believe what I got this for. Uh, I got this for $7.99 when I got these. And then I had one of the Odd Side Ales, the Rye Hipster Brunch Stout. So you can't really see it because the label is kind of too white for the camera there, but I'm looking forward to actually drinking this one. So this one should be pretty good as well. What's going on, Ron? Cheers. He said make them bigger, make the holders bigger, you're saying? Well, that's one of the things we talked about too. I mean, it's got enough size here for your standard bottles or cans, but we did talk about like a bigger size that might do the bombers. If you want one, like they have 2 bombers or like 2 crowlers, like 2 32 ounces, you can have it that way. And then also they are making a 6-pack as part of the next expansion, which the 6-pack will actually come out of the side here on each end, so it'll extend out and drop another one there, so you'll have all 6 there. Have an Ohio beer review. I've got Ohio beer reviews. I've got Ohio beers. I mean, I'm right here in the Cincinnati area, so I'm trying to think if I don't know when I did the last Ohio beer review. I am about to pick up the Hop Juju because that comes out this month. Because I was asked about doing a review on that one, so I will get that at some point here because that is limited when it comes out. And they had told me, one of the guys there, Fathead, I think it's like the 3rd week of February or so. So I would definitely pick that up. Hey, and there's Vanessa. What is going on, Vanessa? How are you this evening? And I was just saying, I wish you were here because I was showing the new gadget that I got from one of the guys here that created this. It's called the Gish Pack. And basically, I know Vanessa get a kick out of it. It opens up and you're able to have it as a holder for your beers or whatever beverages you prefer. So you can actually take this and put it in your pocket when you're not even using it. It's ABM plastic and some aluminum in there as well to reinforce it. But when open, you can see how it holds your beers nice and easy. And so you'd have something like this as an easy carrier that you can keep. And it's durable and it lasts. And If you're conscious about the environment, you're not wasting a bunch of stuff either. Thirsty Dog Labrador Lager is great. I've had that one a while back. I don't know if I ever did a review on that one though, but I've had that and a couple of their other beers, and they're out of Akron. Yeah, so in fact, when I went up that toured that way last time, I think I gotten some of their stuff there too. But Thirsty Dog does a good job of their beers. I think they have the Siberian one too, which I actually like as well. Ohio is a nice place for a lot of beers now. Does a whole can too. Yeah, so this would actually, I'll show you the website for that since you just got here as well. This can actually hold cans and it can hold bottles. Can sizes, it can do the 12, the 16, the 19.2 that you're seeing breweries do now. Um, they all have the same diameter there, and then you can do it with cans and bottles together. And see, Ryan, look at that. There's some Ohio beer. There's some Mantry right in the website there. So Brian, who created this, is actually here in Cincinnati as well. So he did feature some of the Ohio beers there, of course. And let me take a look here. Scrolling down the website, you drink it, you can take it. It goes to go to your pocket or your pocketbook. Social gatherings, some kind of stuff they were talking about earlier. I shared. And as far as dimensions, it weighs 4.3 ounces, 6 by 3.5 by 0.65. So really, it was matched up against my iPhone. It wasn't too much of a difference. Um, Not too heavy and a nice little thing. So that's what I thought I would share with you guys for this week. And if you happen to see these things popping up, you know where they came from. But that's that. That is the Gish Pack. Hey, Vanessa, you drinking anything tonight? Are you relaxing? What's going on? Vanessa's got the dragon's milk in the foreign extra style, so she probably is enjoying something there. Yeah, you were mentioning Thirsty Dog, Ron. Looking through here, like yes, they have the Siberian Night. That's the one I actually really like from them as well. Um, the Citra Dog I've had before, the 12 Dogs of Christmas. The Bloodthirst. No, that's not them. The Hoppus Maximus from Thirsty Dog. I know I've had that Labrador one too. I don't think I've had the Old Leg Humper. I don't think I've had that one. That's one I've seen a good amount of times around now. Then they have one that is a maple porter aged in maple bourbon barrels. I would like to enjoy that one. I'll have to try to keep an eye out for that one there from Thirsty Dog. Found a pattern for leather 6 pack, or I don't know, leather 6 oak or 4 pack. I may make them too. Drinking water migraine is there. Oh, sorry to hear about the migraine there. Um, yeah, so you got to take it easy. Yeah, you got the migraine. Erie and Eclectic are fighting the flu. Um, Somebody's probably got coronavirus. Don't even know they got the coronavirus. There's all kinds of stuff happening out here. So the crazy weather patterns that we're seeing, maybe that's affecting things. Who really knows? I mean, sometimes we infect our own stuff probably by the stuff we put in our food supply. But that is the main thing I was going to share tonight. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that stopped in for that. And I think I'm going to probably go ahead and jump off here. Like I said, if you missed it from earlier on, I talked about it. I'm going to actually probably cut that part out and put that in a separate one just to focus on that. But that way it can be a standalone part. But it's a it's a nice little device they have here. I bought 4 maple stout from a brewery in West Hampton, Mass. Ooh, have you tried any of them yet, or you still have them? Yeah, definitely take a pic of it for sure. 4 maple. What's the name of it, Vanessa? Unless it is 4 maple. I was thinking you bought 4 of them. Unless it's 4 maple. Let's see. That'd be interesting to see. Is it a smaller brewery you had bought that from then? There's so many small breweries making some good beer out there. Last night I did that 420 chocolate stout. That was pretty tasty from Sweetwater. That was better than I thought it was going to be. I need to actually get my Instagram stuff updated. I know you're always doing Instagram and stuff, and I just need to get back on it. It's just so much other stuff I'm trying to get updated at this point. But if you photo it, I would definitely check it out for sure. Outlook Farm Maple Milk Stout. Let me take a look here. Outlook Farm. And it is maple milk. Oh, there it is. 10.5% ABV Imperial Double Milk. Give me right up on it. No. Somebody's got it in their glass here. There we go. So this is it here, Vanessa? You know what? Let me switch to the other camera because the other one focuses faster. That's it right there. It's got a nice little look to it, though. A little pink. What's that? Pink piggy? Yeah, a little piggy. Well, it's supposed to be a pink cow, I guess. Hmm. Kind of a neat little look to it. I do enjoy a maple milk stout for sure. All right, I'm going to actually, I think they're making some wine too. Oh, nice. So they got a winery and doing the beer. But I'm going to jump off. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Vanessa, for joining as well and sharing that. When I get back up northeast, I would love to take a trip up to that part of the country just because they got so many good beers up there. But I probably want a time to get that far up. And thanks to everybody else that actually tuned in here. Thanks to Jinx and Ron and Dee Dee and Eclectic and Erie. And then also Jinxie and John. So yeah, everybody that joined in, Paul, PA Brew News. I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up. I'm going to jump over to the gaming channel where we're going to try to bust some heads on that and relax for this Tuesday evening. Take out some of my frustrations from work today, and I look forward to catching you guys tomorrow. Again, I'll put something in the community tab for the Beer Chug show that I'll be on tomorrow night, but I'll probably do something before I go on even, so I might do a beer chat at 8 o'clock or so tomorrow night, and then I look forward to catching up with you guys then. I will see you soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.